Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to apologize just from the get off right here. If you'll notice, my thumbnail and me don't look the same. So here's the problem. I was messing with my camera. It's a new camera. I don't know how to use it very well. And I was trying to get the face detector on so that I would stay clear and the back would stay clear slash, you know, phased out, blurry. Give you the nice bokeh, because I like the nice bokeh on videos, and so I figured you guys would too. But the camera kept focusing on the background and not me, so I started playing with the settings, not totally knowing what I was doing. And after a few minutes of not knowing what to do, I looked it up like a sane human being and found out that I had turned on the switch that makes it so that my phone can talk to my camera, and that turns off the facial recognition. So I fixed it, easy peasy, went along with my day. I have like 4 clips for the video, and the first 2 clips are in slow-mo from when I was playing with the settings. The second clip looks fine, everything's there, but there's no volume. And I am very angry with myself right now because of that, because I had 30 minutes of footage that I can no longer use because there's no volume. But because I had a good thumbnail picture, I went ahead and just saved that, and then we will just go along with this. So I'm going to apologize in advance that nothing is going to get unboxed here, and that I don't have all of the pieces for things, because I went and I looked to see what I could find. I don't have everything, and I don't remember what comes in what box. So you're gonna get an abbreviated version of that video. But because I've been shopping, I do have a couple of things to add to it that were not in the original. Okay, so let's start off with the book of the month. My book of the month, ironically, is Immortal Longings. I like the cover of this one. Of course, it's the normal, you know, black with the embossment. It's the US cover. And then to go with it, I also got Riley Sager's new book, The Only One Left. And I also got Love Theoretically. This is the only Riley Sager book I have not read so far. I really like him. He is a good quality 4-star author for me. He is not a favorite. He is not a 5-star author for me, but he's a good quality 4-star author for me. So for me, he's an auto buy. I see a book of his, I know I'm going to enjoy it. I will not adore it, but I will enjoy it a lot. So all of his books that I've read have gotten 3 or 4 stars. I think there's one that may have gotten 5 stars, but for the most part, he's a solid 4-star. And then Love Theoretically, I have not read any of her books yet, but I have them all in this edition. So there's that. The next thing I will show you is the books that I got from my friend Nikki. She had a book box that she recently canceled that would occasionally send her 2 boxes for the same month. And when that happened, she would sell / give away the books that she didn't need. So I got the books that came. The books in that box were Ledge with the pretty sprayed edges. I don't remember what this book was about. I remember it was already on my TBR. The back says, after being randomly selected as a human sacrifice, Dawson finds herself on a quest to save her people from their icy prison. I know this was already on my TBR, like my online TBR, saying, oh, these are books that I want to get. The rest of these were not. The next one I have is Hold Me Today. And again, sprayed edges. They're kind of purpley. The back says, without the night, there are no stars. The next one I have is called 3 Count. These are all going to be darker romances. This one's like a Dark and Quirky, I think is the name of the book box. I could be wrong. It's Dark and something. I think it's Dark and Quirky. This one says, charming ladies man that everyone loves, a badass photojournalist that treats every day as a new adventure, and a friend with benefits relationship. I actually want to read this one because I really love books about photography. And then the last one I have is Wrath, which is enormous and again has the sprayed edges. This one says, it's true I'm keeping secrets, but I just found out one of his. So yeah, they're all like dark romances. The last book that she gave me is not related to that book box. It's just an extra book that she had in her library with the exact same cover. And it was a book I wanted to read. It's Katie Roberts. It's The Dragon's Bride. It's one of her monster love books, which I find funny. Okay, next we will go into the books that I got from Book Outlet. I think I still have a Book Outlet box coming. I can't remember. I haven't bought too much lately, but I almost positive I have one more coming. So the first thing I bought is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Everyone has told me that it's really cute. I do not own it already, so I figured I might as well go for it. I know there's like 4 of these books, but Nikki raves about them. And I very much trust her instincts because everything she's told me to read so far I've liked. Even Den of Vipers I find funny and interesting, even though I haven't finished it yet. And then I also got the Kingdom of the Wicked box set. I got this one because I already had Kingdom of the Wicked. I finished it. I liked it a lot. It was 4 stars for me. And I wanted to read the next part of the series, and it was cheaper for me to buy the whole box set with Kingdom of the Cursed, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Feared already in it. And I liked the Barnes & Noble exclusive covers, so I went ahead and just got the box set because, again, it was cheaper to buy the box set than it was to buy the last 2 books, so why not buy the box set? And then the last box I got, same reason, I got the box set of The Inheritance Game. I already have the first book. I have not read it yet, but this came in a box set. It was cheaper to buy the box set than it was to buy the individual books, so I have Inheritance Game. I have the Hawthorne Legacy, and I have the Final Gambit. I'm excited to read those books too. Again, I was told to read them, so I am going to read them. All right, next. Getting into some irony. Remember how I got the Book of the Month version of the Immortal Longings? I also have the Fairy Loot edition that does have the Fairy Loot, the UK-ish cover. So the only difference between this cover and the UK cover is that the colors are a little different, the saturation's different. And the back says, tear down a lover, rebuild the kingdom. I didn't tell you what any of these books were about. I'm sorry, I don't know. The Kingdom of the Wicked, I do know that one is about a girl who latches herself to, latches herself to one of the kings of hell. I don't know. The second book is about to pick up and I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so inside, front cover, super pretty, also super pretty. And then you have the back and the inside of the cover. I do like this. I wish that the lanterns were a little bit different. Oh, this one I think is also signed. Yeah, this one's also signed. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I like the cover. Tyler is obsessed with the cover, and Nikki is obsessed with the cover. I'm not super obsessed with the cover. I like it, but I almost like the American version better. I don't know why. And then this is the Owlcrite version of the same book. So I have the adult Fairy Loot and the adult Owlcrite, and both of them came with the same book. If this happens too often, I will cancel one of them. Based on the book covers, the sprayed edges, And then the inside covers, I would cancel the fairy book. I would cancel the Owl Crate book before I cancel the Fairy Loot book. This one's also signed. I do almost like this one better than this one, but I don't know. But I like that part better. I don't know. It says there are no gods in this world, only kings and tyrants. And then this one says, tear down a love or rebuild a kingdom. So, you know, I mean, I'm hoping it's a good book. Because if it's not a good book, I'm screwed. I've got 3 copies. Okay. I also ordered a couple of books from Waterstones, one of which is the Crescent City #3. And that one obviously won't be here until the beginning of next year. But I also bought the first and the second in their paperback versions because I really like their paperback versions. They suck. They are so stiff. There is absolutely no way to read this book without breaking its spine. So I'm going to read the ebook because I don't want to mess them up. I'm hoping I like them. I can't see why I wouldn't. I mean, it's Sarah J. Maas. I adore Sarah J. Maas, so why wouldn't I like it? Okay. So the last 2 books I got from A.L.O.E Crate and Fairy Loot. All right, let's keep in mind that I don't remember who did what. Okay, I think the A.L.O.E Crate book is this one. This one is the Jasada Air. I have no idea how to say this. And it says, get ready for an unmissable tale of shattered kingdoms, forbidden magic, and cunning royalty in Sarah Hessen's Egyptian-inspired epic fantasy debut. At 10 years old, the heir of Jasad fled a massacre that consumed her entire family. At 15, she buried her first body. At 20, her carefully crafted lies start to crumble. Beautiful sprayed edges. Also looks very similar to the UK copy. Inside, we have that. I think this one's also signed. Yes, this one's also signed. And I don't remember what came in what box. I've got a couple, I don't have the paperwork, but I have the other stuff. So they have a little card game, which I might as well just open and show it to you guys. Because I didn't do that before and I don't have anything else to open, so I might as well just open this and show it to you guys while I'm here. This is a Guess Who type game. So you each get a set of player cards. Come out. Okay. So you guys each get a set of cards that have characters on them, and you pick a character. So like you would get one set of character cards, and then, okay, so you each get one set of character cards, and then you go into the mystery deck and you pick a character card, and then you have to figure out, oh, it's Aylin. You have to figure out who your character is. So it's just a, I don't know if, I'm a 90s kid, so I played a lot of Guess Who. This is a card version of Guess Who, and I'm kind of stoked about it. I'm gonna see if my daughter wants to play with me. So yeah, there's 3 sets of cards. They're all the same. One of them just says mystery card on the back, which I'm assuming is the card that you choose your character from. So the A.L.O.E Crate box came with this and a little holder to put your cards in, which I thought was pretty cool. And I have like a whole section of like card games in my desk, so this will join. And it's always nice to have fun things to play with. I know that there was some cups that came in one of the boxes, and oh, there. Okay, so there's these cups that came in this box, and they're just little like Japanese style teacups. They're super cute, and they have one pink one and one cream colored eggshell, ecru, something along those lines. And I think they're really cute. I like them a lot. I'm looking forward to using them. Now I just need a little teapot to go with them, and we can have tea. Okay, and then the last two things I have, I don't know if it's which one it goes to though. So I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you, and they're either one of the two. So one of them is this little box. It is empty. I think this is from Fairy Loot because I have one other one, and I've only had a Lumicrate for a very short period of time. And I think this is also from Fairy Loot. Does it say? It does not say. Like A.L.O.E labels everything. Okay, so this is a towel. That's the top of the towel. That's the bottom of the towel. And it is Hunger Games inspired. Of course, we do have the tarot cards, but I put the tarot cards in the deck, so I have no idea which one is the one that came this last month. And then the other thing is the book, which is also very similar to the UK cover of this book, but I find the edges absolutely stunning. Inside cover, inside cover. Inside cover. I don't know if this one is signed. I know A.L.O.E are always signed, and Fairy Loots are sometimes signed. And then the inside also has a reversible back, which I almost like better than this version, but I think they're both really pretty. So it's called The Threads That Bind, if I didn't say that already, because I don't think I did. And the little thing on the back says the Mora. I'm rereading Vampire Academy, sorry. The Mora born always came in 3, like the Moray, the goddess of fate themselves. The firstborn was the spinner, who could weave new threads. The second was the drawer. She could elongate or shorten a thread, intensify or weaken the corresponding feelings. And the youngest was the cutter, able to cut whatever thread she desired, even life threads. Cutters are the dangerous ones. So this seems like a fates thing where, you know, in is it Greek mythology, you have the sisters with the one eye, and they are the weavers of the fate. Assuming that's kind of where that's going. Okay, and then I might as well show you the other books that I got, as well as my my box of fantasy wax melts. I did show you the fantasy wax melts at the beginning, but I have another one, so here we go. All right, so I went to Barnes & Noble and took part in their 50% off sale. I went through the books that I wanted, anything that was on Book Outlet, I put in my cart because Book Outlet's cheaper, and anything that wasn't Book Outlet, I put in my stack to try to keep the stack down without losing good books. I may go back and get the other ones later. I just couldn't afford it all at one time because, ouch. I actually think the sale might be over now anyways. All right, so the first book that we got was Delicious Monsters. It says, the brick walls and triangled boxy roofing reminds me of an old Toronto home, though it seems to have its own unique charm. It was well maintained, but had the vibe of a place that had existed for a long time. It looked haunted, I said, sliding my eyes to my mom, a half smile on my lips, a self-indulgent joke, though I suddenly realized that I couldn't see any dead. Usually they would enjoy something this old, unoccupied house. I noticed Mom hadn't responded and turned to her. She was staring at the house. It almost looked like she was the beginning of tears in her eyes. We're going to make it work, she said. We are, aren't we? Something curled in the pit of my stomach, and I refused to acknowledge it as fear. I couldn't mess this up, not after everything. Thought it looked cool. Didn't really look into too much more. This one, same idea. This one is a Seeley book, and it says two sisters, different as night and day, both on the run. And it's a book about Fae. The next one I got is The Second Death of Edie and Violet Bond. The back says, it was a dangerous thing to do in front of a crowd, to reveal so clearly one of life's greatest mysteries. People claim to desire answers, but deep down they didn't want to know. I thought it looked really good. It's a historical fiction. It is still YA. Oh, that inside's pretty. Herbs of death on the inside. That's really cool. So, yeah. And then the last half off book I bought was A.L.O.E. Blake, The One for the Enemy. This one, I don't remember what, oh, that's right. All of the exclusive editions from Barnes & Noble have like these really pretty covers. Elise also got one of her books. It was The Masters of Death, which I'm just gonna have to go back and buy because A, she won't let me have it on my bookshelf, and B, it's a beautiful copy that's got pictures and stuff in it, and it's got good end pages too. It says, in modern day Manhattan, where we lay our scene, two rival witch families fight to maintain control of their respective criminal empires. All right, well that already sounds like Romeo and Juliet, because that's part of how the play starts. And the last book that I got was not on the 50% off sale, but it is a sprayed edge one, and it's beautiful, and I wanted to try it, and it sounds funny. It's called The Assistant to the Villain. I swear, I have a sucker for sprayed edges. These ones aren't like gorgeous sprayed edges, and I did have to look and try to find the one that was least messed up. Some of them had like really, really big red rims around them. This one's got a really slight one, but not bad. It says, assistant wanted. Notorious high-ranking villain seeks loyal, level-headed assistant for unspecific office duties, supported staff for random mayhem and terror, and other dark things in general. In general, discretion a must. Excellent benefits. If that doesn't make you kind of chuckle, then I can see why you would want to buy it. Okay, so here is the box of the wax melts that I got earlier, and this is the bag of wax melts that I just got, and we're not going to talk about the fact that I have another one coming. We're not going to talk about that. Oh wait, no I don't. This is the one that I have coming. I don't know, we'll see. I can't remember. Okay, so this one did have 2 full waffles in it. It has been broken into. This one's Skipper. It's cotton candy and sugar cookie royale. Elise snagged half of it already, and it smells really nice. Or I snagged half of it for the living room. Half of this is somewhere in the house right now, and it smells really nice. I think it's in the living room. Yeah, it's in the living room. And it made Elise very upset when she came downstairs looking for baked goods and realized it was just wax. The next one we have is Amish Harvest. I think this one's kind of apple-y. It's kind of cinnamon-y. Oh, you can see Sam. And then we have Life in Plastic, which is part of the Barbie collection. I need to buy a wax cutter because I don't know how to cut these things without it. And I asked online and everyone said just to get a wax cutter. This one is Pink Lemonade and Strawberry White Cake. It does smell very lemonade-y, like strawberry lemonade. It doesn't really smell like cake, which is good for me because I'm not a huge cake person. This is the one that Elise stole. Okay. This one is Girlfriend Boyfriend. It's pink sugar, pie crust, and warm vanilla sugar. It smells so nice. And this one was in her room, and this one smells really nice in her room too. She got worried that she was gonna have to take 2 chunks, and I was like, I'm pretty sure they're all the same scent. And I have not heard otherwise, so if you know otherwise, let me know. This one's Best Day Ever. It's bubblegum and fluff. It smells so good. I cannot wait to burn this one, but again, I need a way to cut it. So I asked online, and I got 2 of them. I asked online, and Kristen said to warm it up for 10 seconds on a plate in the microwave and then use a wax cutter because some of these babies are thick. This one is Barbie. It's Blonde Moments, Twinkies, and Pink Sugar, which again, it just smells sweet. I know that I'm not a huge baked goods person, but so far I've liked her stuff a lot. I don't care for like Scentsy baked good things. I only like the clean, the fruity, and the sweet scents from them. So I don't know what Kristen does differently, but I really like hers a lot more. So I will experiment more. There's a few scents that I have that I'm kind of scared to try. I just changed out all the waxes in the house like a couple days ago. That's why some of these are opened and used. And one of them I put downstairs, worked out really well. It smells good. And then there was another one that I put that I want to try, but I'm kind of scared too. It's got bacon in it. It's bacon and waffles. So we'll try that one too. I haven't done it yet though. I'm a little scared. This one smells so good. It's Happy Birthday. It's one of their core scents, and it's vanilla, buttercream, and powdered sugar. It just smells sweet. And then I got an two oops bags, one oops bag, two oops bags, something like that. Some of these are absolutely amazing smelling. Anything that comes from her collection of Wreck-It Ralph was outstanding, and I want all of it. And I'm really, really sad that I missed that one because it was before I started shopping. Oh, there's little Mickey heads in this one. All of them smell so sweet. This one's Gummy Bear Slushy, because of course you have a movie based around candy. All of them smell super, super sweet. This one smells like bananas because this blend is bananas and it smells like banana pie or banana cake or banana bread. That's the word I'm looking for. It smells good though. Elise said that she tried that one already because I had one in my other group. Like it was one of the samples or something, and she tried it in her room and liked it a lot. This one's Yule Ball, and it's iced lemon cookie, which is great because I really, really love lemon. I'm definitely a floral, fruity, sweet person. And like I said, she mixes these really well, so they don't scream. Oh, it smells so good. It says Fang of Vampire. It's Frankenberry. I know she's using Frankenberry in something else recently. I want to say it was the Scooby-Doo one, which I have sitting here, I think. This one is Hot Fudge Brownie. This one smells like chocolate, like a Tootsie Roll. Elise was smelling them and she's like, what does it smell like? And I was like, a Tootsie Roll. And she's like, oh yeah, that does smell like a Tootsie Roll. And then we have King Candy, because I love these ones so much. This one smells purple. Upside Down is mahogany teakwood type. It smells like a boy. I like the boy smells too. I like it when my boy smells like a boy smell, you know? And then the last one in here is Pearl, which is mango and papaya, which just smells, this might be my favorite of all of them. Honestly, it really might be my favorite of all of them. And then I have this one, which is, I think it's, so this one is the Scooby-Doo ones. Then this is all of them I have. This one came yesterday, and yesterday was so hot. So the moment that I got the notification that it was here, we ran out and grabbed it because I was not about to let this thing sit in the heat for a super long period of time. Okay, so let's see. We have 2 Oops kits and then this. I like the Oops kits. The not Oops necessarily, it's the I don't know, the grab bag one. I love the grab bag ones. Okay, so yes, this one is the Scooby-Doo. So we have flannel is our, did I already get that one? No. Flannel is our freebie. It smells like boy kind of, but not. Okay, this one I was really excited about. This one's mulled cider and leaves, and it's Spooky Island. It smells like fall, and it's cute. The next one I have is Damsel in Distress. I only got a couple of the scents because most of them were really, really baked goody, and I wanted the ones that weren't super baked goody. Oh, I did get the Frankenberry one. So this one's Frankenberry Sugar and Milk. I don't know what that smells like, because it definitely doesn't smell like the Frankenberry, because I have the Frankenberry. I don't know. The sugar milk definitely changes the scent a lot, and I could not tell you what the difference is, but it's definitely there. And the last one we have is the mystery machine, and so this one is the blueberry donuts and then hotcakes. So this is the one that I got that had baked goods in it. It smells nice. It smells like syrup. Must be the hotcakes. All right, and then I have 2 of the grab bags. Can't remember what the next one is. She started putting out like teasers for the next one, but I can't remember what it was. All right, so this one is just straight blueberry, and it is the Sweat of a Ghost, which makes me wonder, Thing of a Vampire. This was Halloween Town, wasn't it? Because Thing of a Vampire and Sweat of a Ghost are ingredients for the potion in Halloween Town. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, these are like my favorite so far. Those were so good. Next one we have is Sandy, which is juicy tangerine and sweet peach. Oh, I love peaches. Oh, that's fabulous. I'm not a big person I don't like the junk on top too much. I just want the smells. Because the junk on top, it's hard to clean out of my wax melt. I got another King Candy. Sweet. And I got Fix It Felix. Yay. I just have all of these. This one is saltwater taffy. Oh God, that smells so good. Smells so good. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't buy all of them. Oh God, I want more of them. These ones are fabulous. The first that I got was okay. This one is even better. All right, this one is Plankton, and it's kiwi and watermelon. So we're gonna go with SpongeBob maybe? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Hero's Duty. We got another gummy bear. I'm excited. And then another taffy, which again, I'm excited. And Zero. Oh, hey. These are the same scent. Mulled cider and leaves, and this one's Zero. God, that smells good. Okay. I don't know why, but it's easier to smell it in here than it is in here. You don't have that slight plasticky smell to accompany it. All right, so that is everything. That is the new stuff mixed in with the old stuff. And my apologies that I'm dumb and turned off my mic, but I can see it working now. So I'm gonna go get this edited and uploaded so that you have it tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.